Good morning, campers. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are at the stop line, so let's get talking to the tower. We're just going to frequency swap because I already got tower programmed in. Excellent. Takeoff clearance.
Iwakuni Tower Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo ready at runway 2 departure to the east. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo cleared for takeoff runway 2 departure to the east approved.
Excellent. All right. Inertial separators off. Landing lights on. Taxi lights off. Acknowledge my takeoff clearance.
Cleared for takeoff runway 2
Strobe light
Beechcraft Golf
on.
Sierra Kilo.
We are going to put our mixture to full. Our flaps to level 1 takeoff. And then we are going to set our... We're going to set our trim for... sorry, that was actually really close to where I wanted it. There. Actually, I think we should probably take off with it at 0, right? 0 seems reasonable. Then we'll work on it from there. All right. We are set for 4,800 on that. Our next 3,500 is our next altitude. So let's just go ahead and set 3,500. Let's also set nav and vertical speed 2,000 foot per minute climb. Perfect. Okay, ready to take off. We are in the Japan tour, and I landed here at Iwakuni Marine Corps Air Station, which appears to also have tons of generic aircraft here as well. So obviously not just the Marine Corps, or even airliners landing here, which is kind of cool. But I guess the game doesn't have any fighter jets at the moment, so... Alright, full power. But yeah, we just rolled right back onto the near end of the runway. I refilled my water bottle and used the restroom, and we are good to continue our flight. Rotate. And should leave the ground any moment. Whoop. Easy, easy. Positive rate of climb, gear up. Flaps up. Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink. Let's trim for a climb here. Alright.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo. Continue for east departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Alright, ease off on those. Understood.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Excellent. I hadn't even gotten a chance to say anything. Yaw damper on. Frequency change. That didn't...
Iwakuni Tower Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-Ray Golf Sierra. Kilo frequency change.
Alright, yaw damper is on. We're not flying into anything, are we? Nope, cool. Alright, feet off the pedals. We shouldn't need those with the yaw damper on. Oh, and let's just go ahead and... There we go, just to make sure those are good. We are still flying manual. We are not in autopilot yet. This is just such a smooth handling plane. I like this plane. I like this plane a lot. And we are just going to switch on to heading hold mode here. And we're going to synchronize to our current heading. There we go. Let's go ahead and put autopilot on. Button for that. Ding. Right, we gotta be careful not to over torque. Alright, so this is going to hold our current heading as well as our current altitude. Let's go ahead and bring our propeller lever back to minimum. Not feather, minimum. And then we will adjust our throttle for our desired cruise speed. I'll zoom out a little bit here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so let's... I say, now zoom in. Okay, so the Tatara Bridge is our next goal. That's 3,500, so we've already set 3,500 as our desired altitude. Let's start backing off on the throttle, because we're approaching our cruise speed. We should be approaching our course shortly as well. And as we pick up our course, I will tap the nav hold button on my console here. Nav hold, please. Excellent. Oh, I do like it when this plane actually just works smoothly. It's so satisfying. Alright, so let's also clean up our plane now that we're in the air. Let's turn the strobe light off. I don't think I returned the taxi light off, did I? Nope, 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 nope. There we go. I did turn the taxi light off. Good. We can turn the landing lights off, I think. We're below 10,000, but eh. Oh, also, I'm squawking the completely wrong code. VFR, please. Nope. Wrong VFR. Wow, it just defaults to 1,200 everywhere in the world? It's only 1,200 in the United States. Altitude, okay, so now we can talk to approach. What frequency is approach? 1199. 1199. Transfer. And let's request a flight following.
Hiroshima approach Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo is type Beechcraft King Air 18 miles northeast of Iwakuni. Request flight following.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo Hiroshima approach. Squawk 0024.
0024.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo radar contact 19 miles southwest of Hiroshima, 3,500 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Excellent. Acknowledge radar contact.
Copy Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
I like that they acknowledge that they give you your radar contact info before you have a chance to acknowledge your squawk code if you type it in manually. That is amusing to me. Because normally in the real world you'd be like, you'd acknowledge the squawk code, change your squawk code, and then they'd give you the radar contact. And then you'd have to acknowledge that, but they just like jump straight to the radar contact in this game. Though every air traffic controller behaves a little bit differently is what I've discovered from watching real pilots on YouTube. So, whoa, is that a tree? It is a tree. A little low. I've been watching a lot of flight instructors that do YouTube stuff just because I want to try and do things authentically. Like, the game doesn't teach you how to fly. It doesn't teach you how to land a King Air. But you can find a YouTube video. There's actually one literally titled How to Land a King Air, which is really great, and that's most of what I most of what I did on the previous video for the actual landing segment was stuff I just picked up off of that, like, oh, this is what you're supposed to do. Alright, we are at 3,500, so let's go ahead and arm 2,800. I can't see the... There we go. Did I just get it right on 2,800? I did. Nailed it. Alright, so we've armed 2,800, and we'll be able to flip on vertical speed mode once we overfly our bridge. Up ahead. Now, I think we could just absolutely cheat this entire flight and fly straight to Tokyo if we wanted. But where's the fun in that? Like, it's much more interesting to actually fly the course and see the sights and try and follow along on Google Maps and figure out where you're going. It's like, for one, this bridge that we're coming up on, this is neat. It is the E76 highway, which I think might be a toll road. Not entirely sure on that. Yeah, it's a toll road. I just found a toll booth on Google Maps. But it just like snakes across this chain of islands that you see up ahead of us. Just kind of snakes across them to get to the city on the northern side, which is Onomichi. And the city on the south side is Imabari. And we're going to fly right over it. Here, I believe, is the bridge that we're flying towards, which is... Is that the right bridge? Yeah, it's a Tara Bridge. Should be kind of an impressive suspension-y bridge, I think. Not entirely sure. Let's pop outside. Yeah, so the city it starts at is over here, and the highway is like... And then goes to... Oh, right. Drone camera does not have thumbstick control. And then the highway continues over here to the other city on this side. Very cool. What's my... Oh, wrong button. What's my flight plan from here? We're going to bear slightly to the left. Excellent. Let's already go ahead and start the vertical speed and... Oh no, a descent of... like, hardly anything. And then pop back outside. Hey, there's our bridge. This is cool. This is cool. I find this stuff extremely amusing. I'm easily entertained, however. Gosh, that's actually a really cool looking bridge. The closer we get to it. No wonder that's the one that's the landmark. This is apparently a famous sunset beach, according to Google Maps. So that's cool. Let's get that clear of... Oh gosh, I want to get a better shot of this. Ready for the button press. I can't see the cables. I can't see the cables. No, that'll work. Really? Can't see any of them? Yeah, no, can't see any of the cables. That's disappointing. Phew. Back inside. Are we descending? We are descending. Oh, we're already done descending. Cool. We have completed our descent. Are we still... Do I have my levers in the right spot? I do. Conditions. High idle for actual flying. We do low idle on the ground and for approach. So let's actually pop back outside. Ding! And... yeah, there's more of that highway. Isn't it cool? It's just like through a tunnel here and these snakes along this ridgeline, another tunnel, bam, another bridge, and continues on. It's so neat! I bet these houses are expensive. That's, Akashi Island, I think? That little area here is called, Inoshima Island, I guess. Not entirely sure. We're flying over... oh, I can't pronounce that. Is Inoshima Island here. And that city to our north is Onamichi. Cool. And I would like to get rid of all of these results, please. And then we'll be coming up on another big city here shortly. Up this way called Fukuyama, I think.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo contact Tokyo Center on 124.905.
124.905.
124.905, Beechcraft Golf, Sierra Kilo.
Transfer. Clear.
Landmark 5029er, please expedite your descent to 2,100 feet.
Just wait for an opening here.
Tokyo Center, Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra Kilo, 2,800 feet. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra Kilo, Tokyo Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Excellent. So we are with our next.
Landmark 99916 is climbing through 12,600 feet for flight level 190.
We are already with our next
Landmark 99916
next controller.
Tokyo Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
It's a busy day here.
Airbus 39er, 7 please expedite your descent to flight level 290.
Alright, so our next altitude is going to be 2,500. Oh good, I can actually arm that one from this view. Excellent. So we've got another bridge that we're going to see first, though, from the looks of it. Oh my. Okay.
800 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 250.
This is going to be another huge bridge.
453 descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
It's actually like a set of 3 different bridges.
Descend and maintain flight level 250 generic tree A2.
But it's like 3 bridges.
Airbus 137, you are 300 feet
Okay.
above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet altimeter 29.902.
So it's the E.
Airbus 39er, 7 please expedite your descent to flight level 290.
Busy day today. So it's the Highway E30 is the one for the next bridge that we're going to see. And that is crossing from the city of Sakaide, or possibly Sakaide, I don't know. That's crossing from that city, hits 2 islands, Inoshima Island and Hitsuishi Island, and then enters, is that a city? Okay, a city called Kojimajino. But it really goes to Kurashiki, which is the big city on the north side of this bridge. Which is cool. Oh, and Okayama, which is an even bigger city that's also on the north side of the bridge, like just a little bit further on. Ah. Oh, is that where the castle is? Is the castle somewhere up here? we're gonna fly past a castle in a few minutes, and I don't remember exactly where the castle is. Which I do have actually just the whole flight plan open on a map in front of me, so I guess I could check. Okay, the castle is left. If we just stay at 240, no, creeping up. Okay, so we're just going to back off and throttle a tiny bit. We don't want it to go above 245. 245 is our max cruise speed. Well, 244 is our max cruise speed, so 245 is our do not exceed speed. There we go, settle back to 244.
Beechcraft Golf, Sierra Kilo contact, Takamatsu approach on Olini 20.4.
Takahatsu approach 1204.
120.4 Beechcraft Golf, Sierra Kilo.
Change station. Listen for an opening. Make contact.
Takamatsu approach, Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Kilo, 2,800 feet. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Kilo, Takamatsu approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
2992, excellent. All right, so here's our bridges. There's a series of several. At least 3, I think. There's one bridge here, there's another bridge here, and then there's a third bridge. This island, I think? Oh yeah, so here, here, here. 3 bridges. Let's pop outside. Whoop. Hitsuishijima Bridge. Oh, there's the castle. Okay, we got a little bit before we get to the castle. So. Bridge time. Look at how cool that is. There's so many bridges. To the right. Just want to see all 3 bridges in one shot. F12. Boom. Bridge central. I love a good bridge. Or a good trio of bridges. How do you even get off of this road to go down and deliver to any of these? Oh, there's like a little interchange right here, I think. Oof, that does not look like fun. As a truck driver, that does not look like fun. It reminds me of Treasure Island here in the Bay Area, where God help you if you have to deliver to that winery that's on that island with a 53-foot trailer. Yeah, I don't see a reasonable way to get off of that bridge. So they must all get to this island by boat. I don't know. That was cool. Alright, now we're flying toward the castle. It's castle time. Love a good castle. Aren't y'all? Back inside. We can make this go away. Also, let's go ahead and... are we descending to this altitude? Yeah, so vertical speed and 2 clicks ought to get us down pretty easily. Let's back off on the throttle a little bit. And let's also... whoops, wrong way. There we go. Keep scrolling through the flight plan. It didn't seem to like me landing because now it's like a leg ahead of me on the waypoints, which is amusing, very amusing. As long as we get there without my plane attempting to crash itself, I will be happy. Alright, we're already down to 2,500. So, 2,500 is also our next altitude, so we don't need to change anything. The plane will just fly along on its own for now. We get to just enjoy the scenery. Whoop. And occasionally change the radio frequency. Gameplay! Oh, I laugh, but I enjoy this game way more than I should. And don't get me wrong, it is a game. All of you are like, it's not a game, it's a simulator. No, it's just a game. This is a game. This has achievements. It's a game. Flight simulators are games, and if you ever think they're anything more than a game, you are fooling yourself. Don't get me wrong, I love simulators. Like, Truck Simulator literally helped prepare me for my current job, but still a game. Still a game. Floating waypoints, and yeah, sure, these get kind of realistic, especially this one, but it's still a game. Just a video game. A lovely, beautiful, excellent, relaxing video game. There's like this certain crowd of people that terrify me where they're like, you know, I can land a 737 in a video game, so I could probably do it in real life. And it's like, you are the last person that should be volunteering for that, you know? I never put my throttle back up after we descended, so we're going slow. It's way scarier to have someone who thinks they know what they're doing than someone who knows they don't know what they're doing in an emergency situation like that. And also, it's just never going to come up. Like, there's almost guaranteed there will never be a moment where it's like you're in a cross-country flight and it's like, we need someone who can land a 737, both the pilot and the co-pilot and all the other flight crews that might have been traveling on this plane deadheading somewhere are dead. They cannot land the plane. And then the person with the flight simulator experience is still going to be one of the last people they go to. So it's like, don't confuse the game with reality. The game is awesome, but it's a game. And I'm off my soapbox now, I promise. Lovely scenery, though, isn't it? Like, speaking of inaccuracies, like the condition lever thing is labeled as mixture. Like, it's definitely not going for authenticity. Most of the switch, like all the circuit breakers are in-op. You can't pull any of them for failures. All of these buttons are in-op, which should control the PFD and the MFD. PFD, MFD, PFD. Copilot, PFD. Oh, is that? No, I thought for a second. Oh. In-op? In-op. This, you can change the barometric pressure on this, the backup altimeter, but I don't think it changes it on. No, it doesn't. See, this stays at 29902. So at least you can get your correct altitude off this one.
Sierra Kilo contact Tokyo Center on ONE 24.905.
Oh, that's easy enough. That's already on my standby.
Going to ONE 24.905 Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
All right, so since this frequency is already in our standby, we don't need to type it in. We just click COM1, and it swaps them, and we can call.
Tokyo Center Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo, 2,500 feet. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo Tokyo Center, continue as planned.
Excellent.
Altimeter 29.902.
29902, you don't say.
029er, you are 500
All
feet
right.
above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 2,100 feet, altimeter 29.902.
I forgot this was the frequency that was like super
Airbus
busy.
3907, you are 500 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 290. Landmark Niner 916, you are 400 feet above your assigned altitude.
400, cut them
Descend
some
and
slack.
maintain flight level 310. Generic tree, 82, you are 800 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 250.
This controller is so angry. It's like none of her planes are behaving.
Airbus 328 traffic is 3 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 310 TBM 9. Report them in sight.
Dot, 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 question mark? Well, I hope that ends well. I must be too far to hear whatever plane that is that responded. Hopefully they responded. We're just flying over the water, so there's not a whole lot to see here. Let's pop outside real quick. Some islands. Some more islands. What are these islands called?
Center, generic Juliet, Alpha 6862 is at 9,600 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Nishijima Island? And Bose Island? Ai Island? And Tonga Island. I might have gotten some of those backwards, I'm not sure.
Airbus flight 40% and maintain 5,100 feet.
And that makes that. What's the distance? Akko? I think that's the city of Akko? To our left? Yeah. Yes, that seems to be a city name of Akko. AKO.
Descend and maintain 4,500 feet, Airbus 548.
Wow, they took a while to respond to that.
Airbus flight 40% and maintain 5,100 feet.
Descend and maintain 5,100 feet, Airbus 548.
And this is the Morotsu fishing port?
Maintain 4,500 feet.
That way. Morotsu fishing port. See, I am following along on Google Maps. Like, I'm trying to find the interesting stuff to point out as we go. Like, just this whole navigation thing is what I do relatively well. So, I want to be able to...
Descend and maintain 4,500
Ooh, electric
feet,
motor.
Airbus 548.
Like be able to call out the stuff that I see. That seems useful.
Generic speed 6 to your flight 3 mile beat.
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna be able to see this.
At altitude, expect vector
So there's-
signal runway 27 approach.
An interesting
Airbus
thing.
flight 40% and maintain 5,100 feet. Descend and maintain flight level 310 landmark.
So this is
Diner
the port.
916.
There's some kind of like coal loading dock here.
Airbus 610 or 1,200 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level
Gosh,
270.
none of these planes are listening to her. Alright, so there's the castle. What I'm looking for
Runway 27 approach generic.
is just before the castle. I think in this group right here, there is an aquarium. And the aquarium has a rainbow-shaped roof, or a rainbow pattern on the roof. And it looks adorable. I want to see if it's there. I want to see if it's really there. Or if it got, like, covered over by a generic building. I don't know if this is photogrammetry or not. This city. Ooh. Lovely fancy highway. Rainbow building should be right in here. I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, I think it's underneath this generic building. Bummer. But that's the aquarium. Oh, whoops. They're calling me.
125.5 for Beechcraft Golf, Sierra Kilo.
1, 2, 5. Nope. 5. Transfer. Leave that lady to sort out whatever's going on there. All right, let's talk to new approach.
Kansai approach Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Kilo, 2,500 feet.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo Kansai approach continuous planned. Altimeter 29.902.
2992. What a coincidence. Everything's 2992 today. All right, so the next landmark is the Akashi Kaikyo Bridge, which is Highway E28, which, as you might have guessed, goes to the city of Akashi. And then we'll be flying past Kobe. Which, we're 37 minutes into this one. There's an airport, a really convenient airport here we could stop at. Going to Hiroshima, and then Tokyo. Yeah, that would be right around the correct length. I think. 37 minutes. Yeah, so this is the airport here. This little spit of land. So we could go land there. It's the Kansai International Airport. And that could be a good spot to finish off this particular part of the video. Or we can keep pushing forward. I mean, it's... We're not really that far from... Yeah, I feel like the last part's just going to be super long if we do that. Is there another airport that I notice on the way? Oh. We're going to fly right over Osaka International Airport. We'll just land there. That's way better. It's right after the Kobe Tower. All right. We'll just land there. That's closer, and that's, yeah, it's good enough. So Kobe and then Osaka is the layout of the cities here. Let's pop outside and take a look at this bridge we're coming up on fairly quickly. Right here, as you can see. Oh, my air conditioner just turned on. It feels so good. We had the windows open all day, which means my room got super hot. Now we got the windows closed and the AC's like, it's my turn. And then when the AC's on, I actually get cool air in my room, which is good because it gets warm in here with the flight simulator running because it makes my PC run hot. Which, it's a laptop, so the amount of heat this thing puts off is kind of impressive. Let's back inside. Drone camera. This is a pretty neat bridge, actually. Ooh, I'm gonna have a tough time deciding which bridge I want to use for this thumbnail. So obviously we're gonna use a bridge. This is the episode of Bridge Appreciation. all bridges all the time. It's a 24/7 Bridge Appreciation Network. Alright, see, we can actually see the cables on this bridge, unlike the last one. Though now the plane is turning away from the bridge. Let's... and also turn toward the bridge. I want to actually, like, see the things. F12. I hope the cables show up on the screenshot. They're, like, super thin in my copy of the game. Oh, look, waves! I, like, never noticed the waves. Most of the time. Nice little marina down there. Oh, you know what? The Kobe Tower is probably a way better thing to get a shot of, right? We're gonna fly right over it. How far is it? Let's get back inside. Should be, like, right in front of us? And then, look, there's another airport. How many airports are there here? And how did I not notice that airport earlier? Oh, it's the Kobe Airport. What a surprise. We'll go for the Osaka Airport just to get a little more distance into this leg of the trip. This should get us a decent angle of the Kobe Tower. I hope. We're actually getting a little bit of stutter here. Like, it's loading in so many buildings, like it's actually, the frame rate's dropped a little bit. That's impressive. Yeah, no, I think we're going to go with the bridge for the thumbnail, but ding, there's the Kobe Tower anyway. Like, the plane is still going relatively smooth, but the terrain seems to be, like, lurching a little bit. Pop back inside. There you go, things are rolling a little bit smoother in here. Got a little bit slideshowy there. That was kind of odd. What's my frame rate right now? That can't be right. According to this, I'm running at 12 frames per second. It doesn't seem right.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo contact Kansai approach on ONE 20.45.
12045, got it.
120.45, Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Transfer. Cancel. Let's contact approach.
Kansai approach Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo, 2,500 feet.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo Kansai approach continue to Charlie Uniform Echo as planned. Altimeter 29er
You know where
decimal
I'm
92.
going. Alright, we're going to cancel our flight following now.
Kansai approach Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, cancel flight following.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo Kansai approach cancellation received. Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved.
Okay, nearest airport list. Osaka International. Tower. Full landing.
Tower Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo is 6 miles west with Kilo to land. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo Tower. Enter left traffic, runway 2 left. Altimeter 29.9er, 2 wind 277 at 10.
Left traffic for 32 left.
Fly left downwind runway 2 left Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Let's bring our condition levers to 50%. And throttle back. Turn off the autopilot. We are overflying the airport now, so we've royally screwed up our pattern entry. Flying much too fast as well. But we are bleeding speed. There's 202, dropping flaps. That's our approach flaps down. We are below 180, so we can drop our landing gear. Landing gear down. Let's get our landing lights on.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, cleared to land runway 2 left. Wind 277 at 10.
277 at 10, got it.
Cleared to land runway 2 left Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Continuing our descent, and we're almost slow enough for full flaps. Banking left. 153, full flaps. Airport should be coming into view shortly. Runway, runway, who's got the runway? Runway. Is that my runway? Oh, yeah, there it is. We are high and fast, but we are making a decent approach here. Steep is fine. Steep is fine as long as you don't mess it up. Ooh, a little bit of wind. All right, cutting power. Set down, come on. On the ground, full RPM, reverser. reverser.
Beechcraft Golf, Sierra Kilo, contact ground on ONE 21.7.
121.7, got it.
121.7 for Beechcraft Golf, Sierra Kilo.
Alright, we let our reverser run a little bit too much there. Whoops. Okay, let's clean up the plane a bit. Yeah, we want that right around 0. Let's get our inertial separators going. Taxi light on, landing light off, strobe light off. And the engine
606, cleared to land runway
auto
32
ignition
left.
off.
Wind 277 at 10.
Cleared to land runway
That's just the inertial separator.
606.
Warning. No, just give me, yeah, I just need to acknowledge the caution. Alright, what was my ground frequency? One, 217. And we want taxi for takeoff. Depart east.
Ground Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra Kilo, ready to taxi east departure with Kilo.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo taxi to and hold short of runway 32 left via taxiway Whiskey 6 Charlie 7 Whiskey Tree Whiskey 4 Charlie 7. Contact tower on 118.11 ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 32 left using taxiway Whiskey 6 cross runway 14 left Charlie 2 Alpha 1 Charlie 1 cross runway 32 right Bravo 4 Bravo Tree Bravo 2 Bravo 1 Whiskey 1 Charlie 7 Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
I wish I could restart the simulator just to see if we can't eke out a little bit better performance out of this. But it would not save the flight, unfortunately. But anyway, I'm going to taxi over to our takeoff position, and I will see you guys in the next part. My name's Ellie O'Dare. You can find me on the internet at Ellie O'Dare on Twitter, Xbox Live, Steam, Nintendo Switch, all kinds of places like that, if you want to come say hi. Or you can just leave comments below the video. I do read them all. Still a tiny channel, so that's a good way to get something in front of my eyeballs. I do read all of the comments, even the ones that get deleted, so obviously, you know, please be nice. And if you're not, your comment will get deleted. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Look, there's another plane. And I'll see you in the next part where we finish this, hopefully, and head for Tokyo. Have a great day. Hopefully the Tokyo landing will go a lot smoother than most of these. I think it sets us up pretty nicely for final approach if we follow the game's recommended altitudes.